Guys, there are a lot of practical ways to know if you're on a woman's heart. In this video, I will talk about the strong things to look out for. You may not know it, but she must have already signaled to you before that she likes you, but you just weren't aware. The most important thing is to pay attention and not take the seemingly random things she does for you at face value. Because when a guy is special to a woman, there's rarely anything random about her actions toward him. Let's get into the video. Number 6. She will mention things she likes about you and do thoughtful things for you. If a girl talks about a specific thing she likes about you, it's a sign that she is interested in you and into you. Let me tell you something. This is not only a sign that she likes you but also a sign that you are on her mind a lot. Think about it. When you mention things you like about a person, you have likely thought about these things a lot. You've noticed these things and you've decided that they are something you like about them. So if a girl is mentioning things she likes about you, this is her way of telling you she's thinking about you often. This is a sign that you're on her mind. It also means that she's trying to work up the courage to tell you how she feels about you. Guys, just like the way we men go out of our way to get women things to make them feel special, women do this too. A woman will go out of her way to give you a cake she baked herself for your birthday or get you a sweater with your name knitted on it. These types of gifts are often well thought out and require more sacrifices to pull off. If a girl goes out of her way to make these types of gifts for you, she can't stop thinking about you. Giving you gifts isn't just a sign that she can't stop thinking about you. It also means she wants you to think of her. Because she knows the more you see or use those gifts, the more you'll remember her. Number 5. She will messages you out of nowhere and never forgets important things about you. Guys, have you ever been in a situation where a girl randomly reaches out to you either through a call or text to ask you a random question? Look, a woman will find a way to make contact at some point. She will do this in person by coming to you with a random problem at work or asking you to help her out with a class assignment. This point is even more true if what she's asking you for is easy, and you know there's a high chance she or any other person around can easily do it for her. But she always comes to you. She will also try making contact by commenting on or liking your social media posts. Guys, when a girl is thinking of you, she'll always look for creative ways to make contact. If your crush remembers things you told them from the past, you could have told them a secret when you were a kid or something about your childhood that is not a normal conversation starter for adults. But perhaps they also remember small details about you, like how you take your coffee, or what your favorite flavor of ice cream is. These little things might not seem significant, but to a girl who can't stop thinking about you, they are. Guys, she surely has you in her thought, otherwise she would not have remembered all these details about you. Number 4. She will go out of her way for you and send you drunk messages. You might have mentioned that it's already past dinner time, but you still haven't eaten since you've been at work. You thought you were simply talking to her about how stressed you are, but in reality, she's actually taking notes. A few moments later, you see her surprise you with your favorite takeout food. Guys, she went through all the trouble to order food you love and deliver it herself to you. She is doing this to let you know that you're special to her and that she cares about you, even if she may not have mentioned it directly before. Guys, people's drunk selves are their true selves. Speak to a drunk woman and you'll hear the thoughts that swirled in her mind while she was sober. So when one night you suddenly receive a voice memo or misspelled messages from her, it is certainly coming from a genuine place. You might even get overwhelmed because of what she might have been telling you, saying how much she likes you, how she sees you, and how she feels when you walk into the room. Just don't expect to see her in person for some time, because she will try to avoid you for a while since she could be so embarrassed. Number 3. She will smile at you constantly when you're together, and you will catch her looking at you on multiple occasions. You're sitting across from each other in a room. While you focus on what you're doing, almost every time you look up, you meet her gaze. You spot her checking you out, looking down at your shoes, or just looking right at you. What would make this more suspicious is if she quickly looks away, pretending as if she's thinking about something else. It's important to make sure she does this often. It's also possible that she was looking at you often because you might have been sitting in front of a sign she wanted to read, or you were wearing something brightly colored, so it would naturally attract the eyes. But if you catch her looking at you despite none of that, this definitely means you are in her thoughts. Guys, when you think back at the moments you've shared together, if you can't remember walking away from any of those moments feeling frustrated or stressed, if every time you've spent together, it's a wholesome and fun experience, laughs come easy and you never feel awkward about what to talk about, since there are rarely any awkward pauses. You might have never even seen her frown every time you talk. Then she likes you and has you in her thought. Number 2. She will ask your friends about you and post pictures of the two of you together. One of the signs a girl has you in her thought and can't stop thinking about you is when she asks mutual friends how you're doing or mentions something that's relevant to you. Guys, consider her motives. Is she an ex who's checking up on you? An interest who is trying to learn more about you? A friend who just happens to talk about you when it's relevant? Or a stalker in need of a restraining order? Only you can know how it makes you feel, and you won't know her motives unless you know her well enough to discuss them. But asking mutual friends about you is an obvious sign that you're on her mind. A girl who can't stop thinking about you will post pictures of the two of you together. They can be older pictures or recent ones, but it's a sign that you're in her heart. This is her way of reminding you that she's around, but it's also a way for her to express how she feels about you. This is one of those obvious signs. Unless she posts pictures with absolutely everyone she knows, if not, you are pretty safe to come to the conclusion that it's you she's thinking of when she posts pictures of you too. Number 1. She will tell her friends about you and blush when talking to you. When a girl has you in her thoughts, she will often bring you up in conversations with her friends. Girls like to tell each other everything, especially if it's about a cute guy they are crushing on. Even when they are playing tough to get, there's a high chance that all her friends already know how much she wants you. If you notice any one of her friends whom you've never introduced yourself call you by your name and smile at you as if she knew you before, then just know she constantly talks about you to them. Guys, if a girl thinks of you frequently, she will surely have a lot of fantasies about you. She has probably imagined you two together, traveling the world and doing amazing things together. And she talking to you means those thoughts are coming closer to being a reality. Whenever you talk to her, she'll likely get lust in your eyes, smiling uncontrollably. This is especially true if this isn't something that ever happens to her when she talks to other guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section, like the video and subscribe to this channel. I will see you in the next video.